The pre-dawn desert air carries a palpable tension. A lone figure stands atop a windswept dune, her gaze fixed not on the rising sun, but on the night sky's fading embers of starlight. This is Elara. She is a pilgrim navigating the boundary of the seen and the unseen, hunting for the truths that hide behind the curtain of our daily perceptions. Her journey has been a lifelong quest to unravel the complex threads connecting human consciousness to the wider universe. She was drawn to this desolate expanse because these ancient sands carry the echoes of forgotten epochs, where the wind itself seems to hold the keys to existence. Her physical isolation mirrors her intellectual journey. She has ventured far beyond the visible, material world to find answers that the modern age has largely ignored. Elara's search began in the libraries and laboratories of the establishment. She climbed the accepted peaks of empirical science and the rigorous heights of classical philosophy. Yet, despite mastering these disciplines, she felt a persistent, nagging sense of incompleteness. This map shows the modern dilemma. We have science to explain the mechanics of matter, and philosophy to debate the theory of mind. But as the gap between these nodes shows, our culture lacks a framework to connect mechanics to meaning. Elara's path led her into uncharted territories, fueled by an intuitive belief that the universe isn't a silent void, but a system of inherent significance. She realized that facts alone are hollow. Without a unifying philosophy to join material evidence to immaterial purpose, our understanding of reality remains fragmented. Deep in the heart of the desert, Elara's exhaustive search finally converged on a framework known as the Way of PoE. The Way of PoE eludes the static containment of a textbook or a set of historical dogmas. It manifests as a vibrant current of consciousness, an active force pulsing through the fabric of the universe itself. Finding this path was the result of cosmic forces set in motion eons ago, a convergence point where her seeking finally met the frequency of the universe. This discovery suggests that profound truths aren't just found, they are active pathways that we align ourselves with through persistent inquiry. Functionally, the Way of PoE acts as a bridge between two separated pillars, the material and the intuitive. It creates a flow between tangible objects and immaterial consciousness. As this connection strengthens, scientific rationality and spiritual intuition weave into a single core. This synthesis collapses the wall between the scientific and the spiritual, merging them into a cohesive framework for understanding reality. When we apply the logic of this bridge, the universe ceases to look like a series of random collisions. Instead, it reveals a system where every physical event is linked to an underlying current of intent. By internalizing this system, a seeker begins to see how their individual awareness is an essential part of the larger cosmic symphony. Aligning the analytical mind with the intuitive spirit is the necessary step to perceiving how the cosmos actually functions. The reflection in the desert sand doesn't belong to Elara. It looks directly back at you. This narrative isn't about a fictional character's journey. Elara is the proxy for your own exploration of the world. The incompleteness Elara faced is the same curiosity driving your own search for meaning. This search for significance is a universal human condition, shared by the desert traveler and the person watching this screen. The Way of PoE is an invitation to step into your own journey of discovery. It asks you to examine the mysteries of your consciousness and the interconnectedness of everyday experiences. This requires moving beyond the role of a passive observer who simply consumes information. Once you recognize that your consciousness is a thread in the universal fabric, you begin to see yourself as a co-creator, someone whose awareness helps shape a more enlightened world. Adopting the Way of PoE transforms your existence from a series of events you watch into a drama you actively participate in. The journey begins now.